To click to register and to create a new application. When you're putting your email in, make sure you're using your personal email address. Make sure there's no spelling mistakes, not a full stop in the wrong place, as this is going to be our main form of contact with you, and ensure that when you put your password in, it's something you are going to remember. Once you've logged in, this is the page you are going to see. So you want to select the first one. You can work through it in any order that you like, but I'm just going to work through it 1 till 8 for the purpose of this video. So you put in all your relevant information. Now, make sure you select the right date of birth, and this must match what is on your passport or birth certificate. Current or last school, so this is where you will have sat your GCSEs, so you can just select from the list. Your ULN and UCI numbers are things you can get from your school. However, if you are unsure, you can leave this blank, and then you would answer the 2 questions at the bottom. Press the green save button, and this will take you back to the main screen. As you can see, number 1 has now turned green, which shows that that's been filled in and completed. So moving on to contact information. So if you put in your postcode, it should bring up a list of addresses, and you can then select your address from the drop down menu, and that will auto fill that information in. Save your contact information. Don't forget to add your mobile numbers application form. Primary contact information, so this is information about your parents or guardians. So if you were going to do for your mum, the same address as you, if you select yes, it will auto fill in the address information. Make sure if this person speaks English, then they do not require an interpreter. However, if English isn't their first language, just select yes and then write down which language they speak. We require 2 emergency contacts, so in case we can't get in touch with mum, you can put someone else down. This can be dad, it could be an aunt, it could be a carer. As long as they're over 18 and they are someone that we can contact in an emergency. Save at every point. Course choices, so this is one of the most important parts of your application. Here you are just going to make sure that the subjects that you put down are subjects that you are currently interested in. You can change your course options at your interview, so don't worry if you change your mind, and you can also change them at your enrolment appointment, which will be in August after you've had your GCSE results. Here you can see a list of all the different subjects. So don't forget, a single diploma is equivalent to 1 subject. A triple diploma is equivalent to 3 subjects and is studied alone, and we offer a double diploma in applied science, and that is equivalent to 2 subjects. So once you've selected the subjects you're interested in, press add. Here I'm going to be putting in an A-level programme, so I'm going to choose 4 subjects. If I accidentally click the wrong one, don't worry, and just press delete. OK, and then go back and add the subjects that you are interested in. So once you've done that, press back, and as you can see, we've already completed steps 1, 2 and 3. Here is when you're going to write your personal statement. So this is information about you that you feel is important and relevant to your application. So for example, if you are interested in a particular career in the future, any hobbies or interests. So if you play a team sport, if you are a keen dancer, any awards you might have got from school, so have you got 100% attendance, anything that you think is interesting or relevant, make sure you write it down here. You've taken a gap year, so if you've had a year out of studies, tell us why, tell us what you've been doing during that time, as that can help us with your application. Nationality and ethnicity, so just work your way through and answer the questions. If you're unsure, ask your parents or guardians. A school might be able to help as well. Make sure you press save. Special circumstances is where you can tell us about any learning difficulties or disabilities you may have. So you can select them from the list. If there's nothing there that you feel is related to the support that you'll need, you can select other, and then you can free type in this box below. Make sure you answer these questions regardless of whether you have any additional support needs. So receiving first aid, this is if you become unwell at college. So for example, if you were to fall and injure your leg, do you agree to receiving an ice pack whilst we wait for help from? If you receive any additional support at school, so for example, if you're having classroom support, that's where you would select that. And then you can free type here to say what support you do have. Predicted grades are what we're going to use when we're looking at your application. So you'd select the type, so a GCSE. You would then select the subject, so we're going to use English as an example. The grade that your teacher has predicted that you'll achieve, so this isn't the grade that you think you're going to achieve. This is your official predicted grade that you should hopefully have received from school. Year obtained will be 2021. Make sure you insert all your predicted grades for all of the subjects that you're currently studying. Number 8, so you can leave this bit blank and still submit your application. However, if you are able to, it's really helpful to upload your predicted grades and also a photo of your passport or birth certificate, which is used for identification. So you would select which you are uploading and then select Choose File, which will open up your File Explorer. You would then select can read the privacy notice. So this is about GDPR and data protection. Once you've read through that, you would go back in and select yes. And make sure you tick yes that you're happy to receive emails, as this is how we'll be keeping in touch with you. Submit your application and off it's gone. If you ever want to come back, if you're unsure about what subjects you've applied to, you can log back in and preview your application. You'll be able to see all the information that you've entered. If any of it looks incorrect, you can email us at admissions@osfc.ac.uk and we can make changes on our system. Hope that's been helpful. If you have got any more questions, get in touch with us via email or on the live chat.